The last time the Phillies scored 7 runs dates all the way back to September 5th, 2014, making last night's win over the Marlins a season high. Tonight, the Phils look to take on former Phillies prospect Jarred Cozart on the mound in Game 2 of the series. Hello and welcome to Al Sports Update pregame report. I'm Liana Daywalt alongside Chase Sr. We're here at the Plush Show where Temple is about to take on LaSalle as part of ESPN's College Game Day. Now, Chase, it's already crazy in here. What do you think the atmosphere is going to be like during the game? Next up, the Owls will head to the mecca of college basketball, Madison Square Garden, to match up with Miami Tuesday night at 7. Here at the Flyers Wives Carnival, there's something for everyone, from fun food and games to the chance to get up close and personal with some of your favorite Flyers. Hello and welcome back to the XL Center here in Hartford, Connecticut and the Al Sports Update pregame show. Alongside Andrew McDevitt, I'm Liana Daywalt. Now, Andrew, today the Owls are set to take on SMU in the semifinals of the American Athletic Conference Tournament.
It feels good that we won as many games as we did. I think there still is some unfinished business that we had. So I think when you look back on the season, you'll feel good about a lot of things and disappointed about a few others.
How long does it take for you after a game or a season to kind of snap out of coach mode into family?
You don't get that much downtime, but when you do, you have to really embrace it. And you got to get away from basketball just for that brief moment of time.
Phone calls, text messages. How many do you think you get in a day? Does your phone blow up?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on after games. You know, it's interesting. You'll get a lot of text messages after a win. You don't get very many after a loss. So those are your really good friends, the one after a loss, you know, that are not afraid to reach back out to you.
When you text your players, I need to talk to you or something, do you think they get excited? Do you think they
I don't know
get
about the
scared?
excitement piece. They might have come 2 minutes late to a class and I found out about it. That's not what we're looking for. You know, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, you're selfish.
The great George Cummings of MSP and TUTV says that all the time.
Is that right?
So
I knew there was a reason why I liked George.
would you say that this is going to be your last coaching job? This will be your last job?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would.
Speed. Dedication. Competitor. Explosive.
Consistency.
Reliable.
Quick. 2-gap.
These are just a few of the adjectives that describe the players who earn a single-digit jersey for Temple football. And these 8 players, plus D lineman Sean Daniels, who is out with injury, exemplify this description to the best of their abilities.
Any player would like to be one of 9 out of 105. So, you know, it's a big deal to earn it, and you got to be consistent every day and tough. And
Receiving an honor like this is something these players do not take lightly.
Hard work and dedication and just being mentally tough and physically tough for the team.
I know like with that number comes a lot of responsibility and stuff like that. So me and also like Kyle Friend and John Christopher, some of the younger guys, Anthony Roby, we definitely want to like push all the younger guys and still lead some of the older guys.
When Matt Rule was appointed head coach last spring, he felt it was necessary to bring back the 1-9 tradition started by Coach Al Golden in 2006. He and the players felt it exemplified leadership and true strength in all meanings of the word.
Back then, you really looked up to those guys. When I was a freshman, I never thought I would have been in that position that I am in now.
All the tradition that they have, all the older guys would tell us about how like some of the guys in the NFL, like Mo Wilkinson, Jaquan Gier, like all those older guys, like what it meant for them to be it. So to be in the same category as them, it's really an honor.
We're gearing up for one of the busiest weekends of the year, the spring football pen relays,
Rowing, field hockey, plus a very special look at some of Temple's top athletes. Don't go anywhere. Al Sports Update is live and it starts right now. Wednesday marked National Signing Day as college football teams across the country look to solidify an incoming class of their own. The Owls aren't blowing teams out of the water either. For more on the tighter competition, we take it to Al Sports Update's Ashley Portillo. Notched the 500th win in the process and was named American Athletic Conference Coach of the Year. But when we sat down, we talked more than just the usual X's and O's of basketball. The Owls' journey to the NIT continued with a matchup against Louisiana Tech. The teams last met in November in the second game of the season. Stakes were much higher this time around as a trip to Madison Square Garden was on the line. Louisiana Tech came into this game as a 3-seed in Temple's bracket. Just over 1 minute of play, junior guard Quentin DeCozy gets things rolling, sinking a wide-open tray. He was 3 for 4 from behind the arc. Will Cummings with the dish to Jesse Morgan with the easy lay-in. Cummings had a game-high 6 assists. DeCozy's pass inside to Devontae Watson as he shows off some muscle, pushing past a few Bulldogs. Speaking of La Tech, let's not forget about them. Senior Kenneth Speedy Smith doing what he does best, ooping it up for Michael Kaiser to slam it home. That play was about all the Bulldogs had against the Owls as DeCozy is back at it, adding to his career-high 21 points on the night. Morgan from his sweet spot downtown. Morgan, Cummings, and DeCozy combined for 53 on the night. Dan Dingle stepping up his pass right through the legs of Kaiser for the not-so-freshman Obi Anencionia slams it home for the Owls. Your final 77-59. This win advances the Owls to the NIT Final Four at Madison Square Garden.